Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Netflix's original Halloween movie, Hubie Halloween. Despite his devotion to his hometown of Salem and its Halloween celebration, Hubie Dubois is a figure of mockery for kids and adults alike. But this year something is going to bump in the night and it's up to Hubie to save Halloween. It's Halloween and 'tis the season to watch all Halloween films. When it comes to Adam Sandler, I feel like he sometimes gets a really bad stick. People tend to either love him or hate him. If you've grown up watching his films, well, I don't think I've quite grown up yet, but if you loved his films, from his original films, with the Happy Madison films like Happy Gilmore, those kind of films, this is going to be a treat for you. If you don't like Adam Sandler films, especially not his serious ones, especially his comedy ones, then I think you're going to find this difficult. Adam Sandler is in top form, doing what he does best in my opinion, that offbeat comedy, the kind of lovable, weird character that just works so well for him. It's the type of humor that is out there. It's the type of humor that is silly, at its utmost. If you go into this film expecting any sort of serious film at all, you're looking for the wrong film. I had a lot of fun with this film, but I have to say that all the films I've watched so far in this Halloween period haven't really put me in the Halloween mood. They haven't got me in that zone, that space. This film does it for me. After watching this film, I was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing for Halloween this year. I kind of want to go all out. I don't normally go all out. I do as much as I can, but my family aren't as into Halloween as I am, because I just think it's fun. I love seeing the neighborhood come around and kids dress up, and it just really builds community, and that's what I love about it. And the cool and scary things, it just adds to the fun atmosphere. It changes the atmosphere. People have a lot of fun. So I'm digressing. However, this film puts you in that mood. So if you need a film that's going to put you in the Halloween spirit, this is it. First half an hour of this film, I found it difficult to like anybody in this film. Like, the trailer doesn't steer you wrong. Everybody in this, almost, I would say 95% of the people in this town really suck. Like, this is a town of bullies, from young kids to adults. From adults teaching kids how to be bullies, from kids teaching their other generations or their best friends how to be bullies. This is bullied, and the prime example of this is Hubie being bullied non-stop. And Hubie is this lovable character that is genuinely nice. Yes, he looks a bit funny, he speaks a bit strange. Sometimes it's hard for people to understand what he's saying. Even I did. I had to concentrate. There was one time when I had to kind of skip back and it's like, wait, what did he actually say? There's an accent, possibly there's a strange monetary tone that comes from him, and his voice mannerism is a little bit off, and I think that's to do with how he shaped his face for this character. It's the Hubie Dubois character. So Hubie lives with his mother, and so there are these people that just generally throw things at him. I'm so surprised at the things that they throw at him. It looks like they're intent to kill him. Like, the bullying has gone way out. And so for the first half an hour of this film, I was like, I love Halloween films, but I can't get on board with these sucky people. So it really cements your love for the character and him being the hero, and you wanting to protect this really, really nice dude. And so as the film progresses, we'll obviously get some stuff is going wrong. So the whole town is in Halloween celebration. They have 70,000 people that comes to their events for Halloween. And obviously, as we see the film progress, there's stuff going wrong. And who can save the day? It's Hubie. I do like Adam Sandler in these roles, and I think he's done it again. I think he's perfect in it. The director has been on a team with Adam Sandler for a while. They've done quite a few films together recently. He even directed the Netflix stand-up comedy show, so they're a good team, so it feels at home and in place. But however, one of the best things about this film is the amount of cameos and kind of famous-esque people or actors that are in this film. I don't want to say any. I'm gonna do a spoiler review, but every time one popped up, I was like, what the hell? It comes unexpected, and the cameo thing sometimes can be very cliche and very like, what are you even in here for? It almost has a Sharknado effect. If you've watched the first Sharknado or the Sharknado films, you'll know the amount of cameos that actors just want to come and be killed by a shark somehow. It has almost the same effect in here, although there are some larger than cameo moments, characters that I just wasn't expecting, and I love that. So I thought it was brilliant. It felt like Adam Sandler had called in all of his friends, like, hey guys, I'm doing this Halloween film, please come and join me. And I really felt like that was the case. And so there's a lot of fun with characters that you don't expect to pop up, with actors that you don't expect to pop up in this film. That adds another nice beat to this film. The other nice beat to this film is there is some redeeming qualities just a few people in this town, and they kind of gravitate towards Huey because they understand that actually he's just a genuinely nice guy, and if anybody's going to save them, and even if anybody's going to do well in this town, then it's going to be him. And so we have this kind of, there's a love-esque story, there's a friendship-esque story, there's a coming-of-age story that you normally that you sometimes get in films like this. Reminds me a little bit of Hocus Pocus, you know, that kind of coming of age, the young kid falling for the girl, them having to survive. There's like the miniature stories that are going on within this film. I actually had a lot of fun with this. The settings and the placements. You have a haunted house walkthrough that we often get in films like this. I appreciated the amount of effort they go into the sets, you know, all the Halloween costumes. Everybody did really well. There is some creepiness in certain scenes as well. That, you know, it gets a little bit creepy. It's never like, oh, I'm scared now. It's totally a film you can watch with your family. Totally a film that if I think it's 12, it has horror moments, so it's that age demographic and up. The story went in a place that I wasn't expecting it to go. There is a twisty part that I didn't see coming, and that I did not expect from this film. I also have to say I wish that it went the supernatural realm, and I don't think it did. Not all horrors need to be supernatural, but I felt like this was screaming out for it because of all the monster get-ups and the costumes. It just almost felt like it was going to go that route, almost like a Goosebumps type feel, and you do have a little bit of that feeling, but it's not that sort of film. It's more, I guess, Scream, but just like for kids. And Adam Sandler comedy. Within the first minute, there is a moment when Huey is riding his bike and he does this like puking thing, and it's so much, and that's the only spoiler I'm going to get, but at that moment it solidified the type of film I was going to watch and the type of humor that you're going to get. And so if you don't like that, the overuse of this, the things that wouldn't really happen, the things like that's not going to happen, that's not reality, people don't fall like that, you should have been dead, that kind of thing. If you're going into thinking this is at all in any way serious, then you're not going to enjoy this. But if you go into this, it's an Adam Sandler film, it's a silly Halloween film, actually does have some heart to it, the acting is a lot of fun, and no one's going to write to the Oscars and say this deserves an Oscar, but for popcorn flick, for Halloween film that's going to get you in the mood, this is definitely that. Check out my spoiler review because there are some things I kind of want to talk about. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this review. Do let me know in the comments which is your favorite Adam Sandler film comedy wise. He's done some amazing serious roles, but I have a lot of time for his comedy stuff because I can stick them on at any time, and it will bring me to a place of joy and happiness and silliness, and that's exactly what I need in the Halloween time and in 2020. I don't know how to rate this because I know it's not a brilliant film, but it did bring me a lot of joy. It's definitely better than a midway range film. I'm gonna give this a B-. It might be a bit too high, and I'm definitely biased, but I had a lot of fun watching this, so gonna go with my gut feeling on this. Thanks so much for watching this, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.